I'm fine. I'm fine. This one's going to be a little bit difficult. This one is going to be a little bit difficult. I'm going to move as quickly as I possibly can for the sake of accommodating my tendency to digress into various areas that are branches and branches off of the main signal. I even wrote down some notes. So what I decided to call this was illegal. Illegal. Ill. We know what ill means. Ill. It's like sick. Like sickness. It is the legal institutions in this country are so rotten to the core that there's a really big question as to whether or not they were intentionally designed this way, going back generations. It really does beg the question. But I want you to keep an open mind to the possibility that family law in this country was, and this is kind of out there, but if you're a human who believes in rights and human dignities and abiding by principles of common sense and the ability to use language, conversation, a legal term would be mediation, to resolve disputes, then you're going to hopefully come with me in this direction, which has a lot of different components to it. So let's just start with, let's see if we can or cannot bring in just a giant text. Let's get our work pad here, and let me set it up for just a second. I didn't think about this until just now. So what I want to do is kind of just write some stuff, like type it out. I don't even know how this one in particular works. It doesn't appear to have a font setting. Oh, there we go. Keep it simple. Yeah. Okay, now if we just bring this over here. Bring it. Bring it over. Here. Right here. Okie dokie. Okay. So, family law. Okay, so we have, in the United States, we have 50 states. And it's called these United States. It's not the United States, it's these. It is a union of individual states. This is very important as a concept because of something called federalism in the United States Constitution. The concept of federalism is essentially the basic understanding that states' rights are, I believe it means they take precedent over federal jurisdiction. However, it might indicate that there is an importance in the juxtaposition of the federal level and the state level. The source of my, let's say, animosity towards the system came from living in what if you ask people around the world about the United States of America, they're going to, in a couple of instances, they're going to bring up these two terms. They're going to bring up these two states because they have a California. So you have like California, you have Kansas, which is this, like that's where Superman was raised, right? Wizard of Oz. This idea of a red state in the center of the landmass, and then you have, so Texas and California have their own things going on, and which is an amazing thing. It really truly is, because they each have economies large enough to sustain themselves, and Texas in particular has its own energy called ESCOT. I think it's ESCOT. Tescott, maybe. It's if you look at here, I'll just bring it up real quick. Hopefully. Education is very important. Oh, and by the way, the enemy's really, really. There's a time thing outside of, so like just beyond the human perception. These entities, these creatures, whatever they are, angels and demons, they exist in dimensions higher than the one we live in, which has time. And so the perception, your perception of certain goings on, or at least for me, because of I opened my mind to these things a long time ago, and it's fucking tragic. There's a sense of trajectory that you can gauge in terms of what your intentions are, where you're going to end up, should your plans, your God-given free will, your choice to carry out your intentions, and where the turbulence that you encounter intersects with your plans. So I literally it was about 20 minutes ago I decided I'm going to do this stream. And just as I was about to come in and do it and set it up and start it, somebody approached me and asked me I think he was just trying to feed me some poison. He was trying to get into my head. I really do. And I can't tell if he was jokingly, as a like messing around, in a playful manner, or if he was like legitimately trying to toy with me in terms. Because yes, anyway, I'm not going to get into the specifics because we need to focus on what is legal and what is illegal. Okay. So I'm not getting what I want here, and it's really frustrating me. I'm gonna break it. Something's gonna break. This might be a good one. Oh, Lord in heaven. ERCOT, that's the name of it. Okay, so... Yeah? No. Yeah? Okay. ERCOT. So you have these, and this is 2006, so I don't think it's accurate presently, but because for whatever reason I couldn't find what I was looking for. Actually, you know what? Let's find what we're looking for. Energy grid map US 2020. Let's go 2024. And this is because the world is a place of electronics. Right, the prevailing source of power in the world is the ability to, right, like presently the way things are orchestrated is the ability to not just produce electricity, but to maintain an electricity supply line, and to produce electronics, which are the things that we all know. Hopefully you know what electronics are. Sorry. Texas interconnect. So Texas has... Okay, so there's a couple of things. First, electrical grid